the years that we shared, and they helped to bring us some peace of mind. Derek lives on in your memories, and you'll always.
And this is where Derek is at the moment. Slater's
a very special part that he has played in your life.
Of Horsforth, some people say. Yeah, Derek will be in there. It's a very nice little place. Yes, I'll just get a video of it because they are moving not far away into another really old property with history like that. This is well kept. This is well kept and maintained. See the decorators there. Yes, I think they've outgrown themselves here, Slaters.
We commit Derek to his end in this life. Derek Coleman Smith, your life we honour, your death we must accept, your memory we pledge to cherish.
There's his neighbour Jack to see him off. Yeah, a right good neighbour, a good friend of Derek's. Jack.
I like the hat and the shoes.
Yeah. You've done him proud.
Right, folks.
He did, he's got all the lot.
Derek Coleman Smith was born in Leeds on the 24th of July 1930 to Mum Lily Boyce Smith. The birth of brother Stephen 16 years later completed this close and loving family. Derek adored his mum and they were extremely close. He was so very proud of her. The family home was in Woodhouse and Derek attended Lenheim School, leaving at the age of 14 to start work. His first job was as an apprentice auto electrician for Lucas. At the age of 18, Derek left Leeds and headed to Germany to undertake his national service. He appreciated his time in national service. He learnt to drive and he felt that this was the time when he grew into a man. In fact, he believed that national service was the making of him. At the age of 21, he returned home to Leeds to his mum and his younger brother Stephen, now 5 years old. Derek was like a father to Stephen, guiding him, looking out for him, and Stephen looked up to his big brother. Like a father, Derek would give Stephen the odd clip around the ear and also get him to polish his shoes. Derek was rather a strict person, though he was never nasty. As many of you will know, Derek meant what he said, and you didn't mess with him. Stephen wanted to follow in Derek's footsteps when it was his time to start work and take up a position in the auto trade. Derek told Stephen, in no uncertain terms, that he would do no such thing. He threatened to wash his hands of him if he did. Derek knew that this wasn't the right path for Stephen, and he encouraged him to follow his creative pursuits instead, which he happily did, forming a rock band and taking an apprenticeship in the printing and graphics industry. It was absolutely the right thing for Stephen to do. Derek knew best. Derek had an extremely successful working life, moving from Lucas to Andrew Page's, where he became their top rep. He was then headhunted. Welcome, come and take a seat. Welcome. Welcome. Come and I think there's some more seats yet. We're okay. print to work as sales and marketing director for his brother Stephen. Working together was a brilliant time in their lives for both brothers. During these years, the company grew in size, having started with 7 employees and increased to 32 by 1994, when Derek finally retired at the age of 64. Derek was extremely proud of Stephen and all that he had achieved in his life. He loved to visit him at his home in Appleton-le Moors in North Yorkshire, spending time with his nephew Mark, his partner Kimberly, and great-niece Sophia, and the family dog Benji. He enjoyed it so much that he would take his cycling friends to visit. We've arrived at cycling. Derek began cycling in his teens, becoming a member of the Cyclist Touring Club, and little did he know then how much cycling would fill and shape his life. Derek was, of course, race mad and a veteran cycling legend. In his veteran cycling career, Derek won 6 national titles, 8 international titles, and 3 world titles. Derek always appreciated what he had gained from cycling, and he was very keen to give something back. So for the last 4 years, he and Stephen sponsored junior races at the Scarborough Cycling Festival. He spent his 80th birthday in hospital with a broken pelvis after a cycling crash at the Manchester Velodrome. And it was in the early 1950s at the Cyclist Touring Club that he met Elsie. They married in 1954 and their daughter Janet was born in 1956. Believe it or not, cycling took second place for a while as Derek and Elsie dedicated their time and love to giving Janet a brilliant childhood. You'll see the many photos on display later at Weetwood Hall. Derek was a great dad, the best dad you could have, and he always wanted the very best for Janet. He valued her education, and he even sent her to elocution lessons. He was very proud of her. I don't know how well it went. In the last years of Derek's life, he and Janet enjoyed spending time together, visiting many of Derek's favourite secret cafes and restaurants together. Derek, as many of you also know, was a great fan of cafe culture, always keen to seek out new places on his many travels that he would then take Janet to, and also his many friends. Derek was passionate about so many things in his lifetime. Certainly cycling. He was secretary of the Palm Society, specialising in exotics. I think we see some of his plants here, looking fabulous. Weightlifting, he did. Snooker. Cars, his beloved Mercedes, of course. Music, jazz and blues he liked, but he also had eclectic tastes in music. And in recent times, he became an avid recyclist. He had many nicknames in life, but Captain was probably his favourite. He loved travelling and went to New York or Australia, Canada and New Zealand. Adventurous by nature, strong in character, he was fiercely independent and had a real lust for life. Derek got on well with everyone he met, and as we see today, he made so very many good and close friendships. Far too many people for us to name. Janet would like to thank everyone that enhanced her dad's life in one way or another, especially those who tried to make his last 9 months the very best that they could be. A unique person, a true inspiration, Derek Coleman Smith lived life how he wanted to live it, and what an amazing life it was. Please take some time to think of him now in your own way as we listen to Miles Davis, Time After